Yeah, but there's Instagram, there's Twitter, there's Spaces on Twitter, there's Clubhouse, there's Snapchat, there's TikTok, and now there's
Snapchat.
There's Discord.
Who is using Snapchat?
If I show you my Snapchat, I have about 1,000 people messaging me every day. Like people are just non-stop messages all day on my Snap.
What? Oh, you post them regularly?
I post on my Snap, then I post on my Instagram. Yeah,
Okay,
like videos and that.
Did you ever use Snapchat?
No. I had one for a bit, but I don't know how to use it, so I just deleted it.
You will do good on there. You got probably bare fans on Snapchat, bro.
Like you said, you've got to prioritise, right? There's
bare.
so many of them, and Snapchat is just so low on the list. I can't even.
So
explain
Discord, I should look at that as high on my list.
My list is something like YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. I guess Facebook should be on there. TikTok.
Your list is long.
Discord.
Bro. Clubhouse.
No.
Spaces on Twitter.
Spaces is Twitter. It's not separate.
Yeah, but you got to go on Twitter to check the news, and then you got to go on Spaces to do a whole new thing.
Well,
is that what I mean?
Have you done a Spaces before?
I've been on it, but I've never. It's like Clubhouse, isn't it? Where you
it's exactly the same.
Yeah, I'm not on that, bro.
What did I tell you?
Yeah,
I told you I'm not downloading this app. You made me download it. I knew someone was going to steal it.
Yeah.
Instagram's got a similar thing as well, but you can do video.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I mean,
but I'm done with all these apps, man. I can't.
You're done with the apps.
Yeah, I can't keep up, man. Like this is probably my
How many times do you post on Snapchat a day?
I post my daily day in it, so I post about at least 7 times a day.
7 times a day, bro.
Oh,
do you got a lot of followers on Snapchat?
Yeah, I got about 10,000. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But they see, it's like they look at my stories. So I got 10,000 people looking at my stories.
Is it the same as Instagram stories?
Yeah. So it only stays up for like 24 hours.
Can you don't put up the same content on Instagram as you would on Snapchat?
Sometimes a lot more it goes on my Snapchat, to be fair, and then I'll look at what's good to go on my Instagram.
So it's really like
it's just like
if you're like
day to day.
If you're like super ironic fan, you need to be on the Snapchat.
Yeah. So like I'll just do a normal one of just us lot chilling now. I'll post that straight on my Snap, and maybe I might put it on my Insta later. Right. I'll save the video. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Snapchat's good because it goes straight to your consumer. To be fair.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of For the People podcast.
Sure.
No CJ today, but we are the Agony Uncles, and we're going to get straight into an email today.
Let's get it.
We've got plenty of topics to get through. However, this one is going to take precedence. If you do want to get involved and get the Agony Uncles to go through your relationships, situationships, and or entanglements, the email address is forthepeoplepodcast@gmail.com. There should be a phone number on the screen roundabout now as well. Okay, this one goes. Hey guys, this is an unfortunate one, but my wife was in the shower and had left her phone on the sofa. It did that whoosh noise when a text message comes in, but the messages app is open. I couldn't help but take a glance, and I saw she was talking to a friend about her work colleague. I'm okay with that. And she actually vents to me about this person. But I've then noticed that my wife was writing about how jealous she got when this guy was flirting with other women in the workplace. Her friend asked, does he, me, know the tea? And wouldn't it be nice to have 2 men fighting for you? Her answer was, no, he doesn't, and you already know who'd win, with loads of hearts and then a silent zipped mouth. I have to admit, our relationship's a little bit rocky at the moment, and we were working on it, but now I don't know what to feel. We've both been cheated on in past relationships and promised if we ever wanted anyone else, we wouldn't cheat. We just divorce before cheating so as not to open up these wounds again. I want to get over it, but it might just be a harmless crush, but my stomach feels like it's hit the ground. Am I reading too much into this? Sorry if this makes no sense. My thoughts are all over the place.
So is he saying that the phone was unlocked? Because my phone locks after a certain amount of time, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Automatically.
Have you got a password on your phone?
Yeah, but it locks by itself. If I leave it unlocked, it'll lock by itself.
After how long?
After a few minutes.
A few minutes or seconds. Crucial information.
Minutes,
here.
probably.
What about you? Have you got an immediate 15-second lock? Or
No, mine's like a minute. 1 minute.
Oh, a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's around a minute, yeah.
So
That's what I've gone
If
for.
anyone wanted to get in your phone without needing the passcode, they'd have to get your phone within a minute.
In that minute.
Separating from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you might have, I'm not a fan of going through girls' phones.
Well, he said she was in the shower, and
It popped up.
it popped up. Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm looking at my girl's phone, even if I hear a bing.
Right. It's funny, right? Because I love how immediately it's sort of like the blame is on him.
No, I'm not.
I understand, right? Don't go.
It is a bit.
It's almost like seek and you will find.
Exactly.
As well. If you go looking, you're bound to find it.
That's how I feel.
Right.
I'm better off.
I know you're already going to say ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, I don't really.
Yeah, and I hear that as well. I'm better off. I'd rather not even know that she's texting her. This is gossip stuff.
Right.
No,
He don't even know the facts yet. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, he's got some facts. He's got a text message.
Yeah, that she's saying, does he know the tea and that? Like, what? That's girls talk. Like, does he know the tea and gossip?
Or is that what you got from that? Does he know the tea?
That's what she said. That's what she said to her friend. Does he know the tea? Like, what's going on? The ins and outs.
Yeah.
Like, obviously,
that means there's something that he probably shouldn't want to know because he might go nuts.
But I'm just saying, he dug his grave, bro.
What?
Because the minute he picked up the phone to see what this message is going on.
Oh, so you'd rather my man's going around getting fucking played behind his back?
No, of course not. But he didn't need to look on the phone, bro. I'm not gonna do that.
Though.
I'm not. Maybe he felt in himself that he needed to look on the phone. In his gut, he had that feeling before that. Maybe. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe
trust your gut.
Trust your gut. And even when he said, "I have a feeling," always trust that. I do believe that. But maybe he had a feeling before that he needed to look at the phone. I don't know. I wouldn't have done that, bro.
Because that's all I was saying. It's like, it's fine. You just went straight in there with the accusation of why is he looking at the phone? Was the phone locked? Yeah. Not, is she cheating? Because she's clearly hiding something from her partner.
But then we can say, like, is she hiding something? Because she left her phone. 100%. Like, who leaves their phone? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
guilty people.
You think?
Yeah.
But they made that rookie mistake.
In plain sight. That's not a mistake, bro. You know the baitest place is the place people won't look, right under their nose.
Yeah.
That's how the man is.
Should I check my girl's phone?
That's how the man is. Listen.
Do you check your girl's phone?
No, I don't actually, no.
Would you though? If it was left unlocked and you heard a ping,
you know what? I don't have a gut feeling.
No.
No, but Hugh, if you heard a ping and it was open, would you click? Oh, let me see who's messaging.
1 in the morning, late ones.
I have done that before, yeah.
No, Mrs. Now.
Yeah, I've done
Why
that.
did you do that? Why though?
It was when we were first dating.
I hear that.
She might not want me to say this, but basically it was like this, right? Mm-hmm. See, when we first hooked up, first hooked up, maybe the second date. No, it would have been the third date, because third date she let me in the yard.
Yeah.
Come on.
Third date, I'm in the yard. Yeah. Right? I'm in the bedroom.
Come on.
The deal is close to being sealed.
Marathons.
Not quite. Yeah, but
marathons. Stretching.
Okay, she's gone to the toilet or the loo, whatever. Phone's gone off. She left the phone there. Now this is why I say, in plain sight, people do this, man.
That's early though to look at her phone.
Imagine he checks
I'm not looking at her phone. I'm on the bed. Her phone's there. Like the phone's there. It's exactly like that, right? The phone goes with the right. But this is the thing. It was a dating app.
Oh, is it?
All right, yeah.
Boom, notification.
It's still early,
yeah, that's early in the relationship, though.
No, it said you've got a message from Do. So it was like, it's not just like an update of the app.
Oh yeah, it's a message.
It's a message from a direct person with a name.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're not together.
No, I'm sat there.
You're not together though.
It's third date.
You said third date.
It's third date.
Yeah, you're not together in any way.
That's fine. That's calm.
You're not together.
Relax, everything's calm.
Yeah.
I didn't even touch the phone because I got 20/20 vision and the thing light up. You know? So I could see it's a message from boom. Calm. Is it what? I'm the one that sat in the bed. It's calm. You know?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Then boom, got another message from the same Don. So I was like, oh, we're in a conversation here. So even to this day, I joke with her about it because I know the guys. I still remember the guy's name.
I hear them. Right? I know them ones. Yeah.
So I don't know when is the right opportunity to do it, but when it's funny, I do it.
You say, "Oh, is that?"
Yeah. But the thing is, right, that even though it's ended up not mattering, even though we're cool, even though, like I said, I was on the bed and I knew what was coming, so I don't give a shit who you're talking to. That's great.
And you didn't bring it up then because you didn't want to ruin the moment.
Of course not.
Imagine, who's this? Okay, you want to chat, do you?
Just pretend nothing happened.
You've got things to do.
The thing is that She had gone into our dating situation knowing full well that she was talking to and entertaining other people.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that guy wouldn't have been messaging.
Yeah, because you're still early. But that's
I
start.
wasn't doing that.
Oh, you were fully invested.
I was talking to her and her alone.
Oh, you weren't open at that.
Bro.
What, 3 dates in?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't believe you, bro. 3 dates.
Nah, I believe you.
After the
You won't
first,
talk to other girls?
you know what it is, bro? That after the first date, we kissed.
Okay.
I wouldn't even do that on the first date.
And you felt like birds and butterflies flying around your head, and you just said, "Oh yeah."
it.
No, it's like I don't really like it. Yeah.
When two
Do you know what it
become
is as
one.
well?
It takes me a minute.
Only a
Yeah,
couple
it's a
of
bit
days
long.
have passed between dates. I'm trying to get them locked in.
Okay.
2 days, maybe 3-4 days between them to the next one. I've not got time to entertain other things. I'm a busy man, bro. I'm trying to make money out here.
He fell deep in it.
Nah,
He
do
fell
you know,
deep quick.
yeah, he
fell
did, because
quick,
you know me,
yeah.
even with my missus, and it's funny because we had the same kind of situation here. With my missus, I was open for the first, I would say 4 months.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was still out on the streets.
Oh.
I was
Streets?
still
4 months.
Yeah, 4 months. And she knows this, but she used to always see one girl, the same girl, calling my phone. I'll be with her and the girl's calling up from Birmingham and them. And I'll be like, sorry, babe. You know what I mean? But I was moving back and she'll be like, and then up until now, she still brings, oh, is that Talia?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, from that same time, yeah, so they do remember. But yeah, I was
Was she talking to man then at that point?
I didn't notice that she was. I didn't have a situation where I noticed.
Did
that
you
she
not
was.
care at that time enough?
I did. I maybe asked her like, "Oh, are you still?"
Were you like, "Oh, is it just me?" Or
Yeah, she was more like, "Yeah, I'm not."
but why would you care
She
if
was
you
in
were
a-
out here though? You were out
She
here.
was in a stage where she weren't really trying to check for men like that at that
Oh,
point.
yeah.
She just come out of a long relationship.
Yeah.
So I was seeing her, but I was still open because I'm like, just in case I need to be on the
So
streets.
you were just seeing each other.
Yeah, we were seeing for like 7 months. I've told
So that's
the
not
story.
boyfriend and girlfriend.
Huh?
No,
No, we weren't boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah,
for
you, got, oh, you take the slow approach. Then.
Had to.
Yeah, you take the slow
'Cause
approach.
for me, it's like I've seen bare girls, been on bare dates. Is this the one? I don't know.
Seeing a girl for like 7 months is long, isn't it? Seeing.
See, after the third, well, no, let me put it like this. If we've sealed the deal,
Yeah.
if we've progressed in our relationship like that,
Yeah.
and everything's good,
Yeah.
we're both happy, like, you're mine. That's it.
No, but
So that means you must have had a lot of girlfriends. You've had a lot of girlfriends, man. Like,
I'm not. I wasn't.
I've not had. Yeah, I've only had like 4.
Mentally, I weren't. Where
right,
you're,
okay.
you're probably mentally a lot more mature than me because I weren't. I weren't ready for that yet.
Yeah.
I was on having a girlfriend,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I'm trying to keep my feet on the ground and
Yeah.
do my thing at the same
Right.
time.
I mean, I've got to like her. It's not like I'm locking down every.
No, of course, yeah.
Japan.
Yeah, but you're saying if you get along with each other, everything's fine. You got you got good vibes together, and you may have gone past the relationship in a certain way, or gone further in a relationship a certain way. You're saying that's girlfriend.
Basically, I don't date to. Put it like this, right? It's like the dating is going somewhere.
So what you're telling me in your life, the long life you've lived, you weren't seeing girls, like linking girls that weren't
yeah,
girlfriends.
so
just
you was
like,
only seeing
just
for
link,
relationships.
links, links. Yo,
No, see, I set my thing up differently. Clearly, I'd have 3 on the go at once.
Oh,
yeah. So you weren't linking, you
Yeah.
were linking girls. Yeah.
or were they all girlfriends though?
They're sort of girlfriends.
They were girlfriends.
He's even worse. He's worse.
Oh,
though.
so you're one of the, you're toxic. That's toxic, isn't it?
Yeah, toxic.
So you're making all links girlfriends. Man's making links girlfriends. Every
they all
link.
feel
Yo,
it.
I love you, baby.
No.
Yeah,
no,
you're
no,
mine.
relax,
Yeah,
relax. No.
forever.
I don't do I love yous.
Oh, okay.
Do you say I love you early?
No, bro.
No,
To be
months,
ages.
bro,
To be
months,
ages,
years
bro.
sometimes.
Yeah, to be ages, bro.
How often do you tell your missus you love her?
Every day.
No, every day.
Every single day.
I do.
Every single day. Yeah.
More than once a day.
I naturally feel it. I say it. I say, yeah.
Wow, that makes me feel so bad.
You look gorgeous.
More than once, I wake up and I say
You
to
say
her,
that
"Love you."
every
Every
day.
single day. You
Bro,
look
I just
beautiful. I love
messaged
you.
my missus saying love you.
Love
before
you.
I got here.
Yeah, that's standard.
Doesn't that like
Run it to his
Nah,
course.
you gotta say love you. So come on.
concentrate? It's like saturate. Was it?
No, it doesn't, man. You gotta say hit them with a love
Yeah,
you. Hit with a love you.
They like that, bro.
Yeah.
It's just
get married, bro.
Maybe there's a moment for that. Yeah.
Or do you do it like what? Just like during a marathon, slow ones, face to face. Oh, I love you.
Honestly, I don't say it a lot.
Is it? What it's like? How long can you go? Like weeks without saying it?
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't like. I quite a lot of the time, she will say, "I love you," and I'm like,
I love you too. Yeah.
Oh, you don't even say I love you too.
or just.
What's wrong with it? What's wrong with saying that?
Well, I don't think it needs to be said all the time.
No, but you love each other. So
Yeah, that's sort of an unspoken agreement, though.
who said it first in the relationship? It was you, innit? It was him.
No, I don't. I doubt it very much.
Yeah, first. I know he's first to say it.
Bro, the likelihood of that is about 1 in 5,000.
Bit R. Kelly on. Man said, what? 12 play. Just a
I'm a
little.
cold-hearted killer. That's what it is.
I can
Ruthless,
tell.
heartless.
Ruthless.
It's
Like a
stone.
like a bumming up front.
Stone
Yeah.
inside.
Nah, do you know what it is? Yeah. To be fair, this guy.
It's not funny.
I don't even know what he's talking about. This guy.
Neither will anyone that watches the podcast. but
He's
anyway.
got a focus on what's going on.
Well, what's going on is his missus is creeping behind his back.
Creeps.
Yeah.
So
If you're talking to your mates, right,
Yeah.
about what your boyfriend doesn't know, then unfortunately you're doing stuff that he doesn't want to know about.
all right, let me ask you like this then: if your missus looks through your phone,
Yeah.
she's gonna see something she ain't happy.
I'm
with.
No.
I'm
She's
almost-
not. She's gonna, bro.
No, not me. I'm clean for years, man. My phone's clean.
Listen,
The only
I'm
thing
in
you'll
your
see
DMs.
Yeah, the only
I'm
thing
in
you'll
your
see-
DMs.
No, the only thing you'll see is any groups that I have with like the dons of just like filth in there. But that's calm.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
so
but
if
the
she
thing is,
opens her
my
phone,
missus knows any group I'm in, whether it's our group or any other lads group. Obviously, it's gonna be messy in there, yeah. But I'm not doing anything. There's nothing. I'm not talking to any girls. I don't talk to any girls.
she's not talking to a girl. She's talking to her friend about something. You spoke about something.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I'm
So,
saying?
like, talking to, yeah, but even I'm not even talking to my don saying, "Yo, man, beat this thing last
Are
night."
you
Like,
man
I'm not-
sure if your missus looks through one of them combos,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
not gonna fit all?
No, trust me, because
Do you know what I'm saying?
Are you daft enough to think that your missus haven't looked through your phones?
exactly, I think she's touched base with
No
it.
way,
She's
my
touched
missus
base
looked
with
through.
it.
No way, my missus looked through my phone.
Huh?
No way, and she's got her face detections on my
Are
phone.
you actually?
Her face is on your phone.
Yeah, her face detection.
So to open your phone, we put her face.
yeah. And mine. But
Oh,
have
and
to
yours.
do
Have
with
you
it.
thought that through?
She's
Wait,
never looked through my phone, bro.
But
She
you
looks
put
through
face
all the time.
detection on there just in case she wanted to one day.
Emergencies.
Why does she need her
Wait,
face on?
emergencies?
If
What's
something
that?
happens to me,
She definitely goes through his phone then. If she's got face detection.
She's actually played you up.
Yeah. Why would you give?
Wow.
I don't even do face to that. My missus knows my pin though. My
this
missus
is
knows.
actually hilarious. Hold on. You're trying to tell me
she's never gone.
that she's got the face lock unlocker.
She can go
on
look,
your
and I've got
phone.
the same on hers. Yeah,
What
Oh, you're the
possible
same-
reason would
I've
there
got the
be?
same on hers.
What possible reason would there be for that?
Emergencies. She might want to quickly call my mum for something while I'm driving. She can quickly boom, boom, boom. I can do the same on her phone.
Okay.
It's not nothing too mad.
So do you feel bad now that your missus hasn't unlocked her phone for you with your face?
No, but we know each other's pin. But I don't need to go on a phone.
Oh, okay,
I
right.
got no, I don't. I can't remember
yeah,
the
it's the
pin.
same thing. We know each other.
Whenever I need to use a phone, she tells me use it for something. I go, "What's your pin?"
Yeah,
and she goes,
same.
"You know my pin."
Except that you are clearly of the belief that your missus, your fiance and wives.
You think they've gone through our phones?
Well, I'm just asking you if you think they have.
I don't think my missus has. Honestly, 100%.
Most probably hasn't, but I also
Yeah.
don't care. If
How
she
long
did.
have you been together?
Like 9 years.
9 years. What about you?
8 years.
That's amazing. So they basically trust you implicitly.
Yeah, and also I think she's got more integrity than that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's long,
bring
innit?
herself to like go through my phone.
I mean, well, yeah, not everyone is going to be like that, as this guy
Yeah.
has found out. For some reason, he's needed to look at the.
No, I hear him. If it's right there in front of you, sometimes you might bring yourself.
And
to
the thing is, like, if your gut is telling you, and just maybe even what he's seen pop up is telling him that there's something suspicious that he needs to look at to save himself, then save yourself, bro.
he needs to look into
It looks like he needs saving.
Yeah.
Have you seen the prank that's been going around on TikTok? Obviously, I deal with the TikTok trending
Yeah,
news.
you love a bit of TikTok.
One of the viral jokes I like is a girl go, my boyfriend's just gone out or my husband's just gone out. I'm gonna text his phone as a prank and say, he's gone to work now. Come over.
Oh, right.
Yeah, have you seen that prank?
Start driving back.
Yeah, so people start driving back. Yeah, that was funny. I like that. What would you do though if your missus did a prank like that on you? Yeah, where you got a text here, you've left the yard just to pop out for an hour or two. You get a text from your missus saying, "All right, he's gone now. We've got an hour. Get over it." Would you go? Oh, you joke? Come on, that's a prank. Or would you be like running back, shank? Be honest. You know straight away that's a prank. She's pranking me. You got me.
I mean, I don't know, but now that you've said it, I probably know it's a joke. Interestingly, though, are you the type of will you fight for your woman?
No, I walk away. I walk away, man.
What?
My granddad always said,
Sorry,
never
wait,
fight over women, never, man. What do you mean walk away, bro? Walk away, brother. You walk away. Come on, man. You fight over women?
No, I'm asking you. It's like,
No, fight. You never.
Your wives.
Yeah, never fight over women.
Oh,
My
wait.
missus knows as well. You walk
We need
away.
context. What do you mean, like?
No, nothing will make me fight.
Say someone's attacking her, am I
Yeah.
punch man up for that? Yeah, of course.
Oh, someone's attacking her.
Would you
Oh,
fight
yeah,
for
then-
your woman?
some-
Someone's
no,
breaking in our house.
What did you think?
Yeah, no,
of
kill
it?
him. I think, man, if you walk in and Mrs. getting doggied, yeah, man in Tim's, yeah, on the edge of the bed, yeah, where you think I'm gonna fight, go, yo, Dons, get off! No, I'm not fighting, pulling man,
Naked man.
Just letting it happen.
I'm just going, cool.
Oh, carry on, guys.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go cool, shut the door, and then slowly, no,
Where are the kids?
No, because in that situation you can go from 0 to pen for like 10, 15 years. So I know that. So for me, it's more
you fight for your
calm.
missus?
No, for that in that scenario, calm, pack her bags, and then just I'll let them finish up, clean up, and that.
But your question is deeper because would you fight for your kids as well?
Yeah. Obviously,
for your kids
you get the
at that
custody
point
and
as well.
that, but you don't want to fight over women ever. There's no need to ever fight over a woman. If she's done something bad, she's done it. Like, well, you're trying to force her. Why have you done that? Like,
it's
Not
true, it's
fighting
done.
for the sort of relationship.
no. You've made your decision. Let's move on.
No, I'll
It's a
fight for the
blessing.
relationship, but like,
No, but they're sorry and
Remember Hancock? Remember
I'll
Hancock?
do all that. Yeah.
no. So you'd forgive them and that's
No, I won't forget. Like,
You marry your missus, married, and you walk in, she's with another man. You're gonna try and.
I was trying to get her back. Yeah, I would.
right.
I'm
'Cause
fighting
you-
for her. Yeah.
What do you actually fight for that?
Of course, man. What?
Why would you
This
fight
is
for
the
that?
girl I love, and
Why
I
would you
want-
fight for that though? That's long. Isn't it?
Because no, I hear you as in like, oh, you got a new man now, you're moving on, but at the same time, like, this is the woman that I.
So you go,
decided to
so
be
you
with
go in and
till
be
I'm
like,
old.
you'd be like, babe, why did you do that? She's like, I'm so sorry, it's a one-off. And you're like, do you know what we can get?
No.
through work
Have you
for
not
this?
made mistakes in your life before?
Yeah, but not. I'm not. Like, I've never had missus come in and I'm just dogging a girl like. It's like on the window, like. Yeah, but still, even if I was caught in that scenario, yeah. I myself would say, look, this relationship's over. Like, let's. I don't want. I don't
even beg for forgiveness.
No, because
knowing that you've got a family. With
no.
What about if
It's
it was
over
the other way
because there's
round?
I don't deserve you.
no, because there's no point. There's no point being in a relationship when trust is broken. Trust me, I've had that in a past
So what
relationship
about
at
if you
uni
got caught
where
too?
I've got caught like
Yeah.
with a girl,
Never
with
mind the
girl.
kids or-
Huh?
Yeah.
No, you can just win custody of them and see them outside
What
the
about if
relationship.
she caught you
Could
cheating?
you not just put an act on for a bit for the kids?
No. Yeah, but it's best to just have a happy household.
Listen, I'll just
no,
smile.
and just like separate peacefully and just like have custody, see them once a week or 3 times a week.
Pack
Whatever.
the bags.
There's no
for,
point in having a relationship with no trust because I tell you, if you lose the trust, yeah, and you try and fight it to have a relationship back, the relationship is different.
Yeah.
They don't trust you anymore.
Yeah.
Well, you don't trust them. It's long.
But you don't really need to trust each other, and it can be very freeing, actually. Imagine if you end up having to share your secrets. Imagine if that is forced out of you, so that someone really does know you. That is very freeing, and potentially can build a great platform to have an open relationship. Not as in open to go and do what you
Yeah,
want,
but proper
open,
like you both know everything
where you
about.
really
it.
know each other.
So like
yeah.
CJ was like to his missus, I really like the foot thing.
See,
Like,
he might
I
have
like
done.
feet.
He might have
Could
told
have
her.
the wild-
But maybe he hasn't told her. Maybe if he did tell her, maybe that would be a good thing. And she'd be like, do you know what? I love it too.
Foot sex, or she
Yeah.
would be like, I'm glad you've told me what you like.
So let's
give
try,
it to you.
yeah.
Or do you man have things you haven't told the missus? Like, be honest, man. Like,
Not like that.
Is
What
it-
foot things? and
what
that?
things where
Well, like-
you don't
No,
feel
just about
comfortable.
life. Like,
Is
About
it?
life.
because she's all innocent and all that. Do you know what I mean?
I've told my missus a lot.
Not
To
just
be
different
honest.
places.
Not necessarily about like sexual things.
Just different
Like, just
places
like,
and
yeah, there's just certain things that you don't even need to venture into those. Right.
I've told a lot, to be fair, because my scenario, we came together, like she saw me being a mad dickhead on the roads. She saw me just running around. Do you mean? So it's a bit easier for me. Like I can't really hide much anyway, because she's chosen to be with me after she saw me moving mad. She was at some of the events. I invited her, and she saw me moving ragged. So I'm in a scenario where she knows, well, he was a nightmare.
Yeah, I would guess it's. I mean, there are going to be things that you don't share. That's how it works.
yeah,
You
I think
don't
so.
tell everybody your secrets. You have your inner darkest secrets you will never share with anybody. That's
Yeah,
how it works. You've actually bottled them up for your whole life.
I was on TV,
That's how it works.
Big Brother, bro.
No, that's not.
They
what I'm
filmed
talking
24/7.
about. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, he's talking about stuff.
You
But you
are
talk about
not
stuff.
an
You talk about
anomaly
your
in the-
therapist.
You're not an anomaly
Full
in
of
the
it.
human race, bro. Everybody keeps secrets.
But
It's a fact.
well, even some stuff you don't tell your therapist, or you saying only your therapist
Well,
will
it's
know
going to be
these kind of
different for
things.
everybody, but you will have gone through dark shit that you're embarrassed about, ashamed about, that you don't want to remember, that you compartmentalize because it upsets you, it makes you emotional, or you know, etc., etc.
I got
Maybe it
some-
makes
I
you
got some,
angry, or whatever it is that you've been through. Not everything you share.
Isn't
That's
it?
a
But you know,
fact.
sometimes it's good to talk to missus about.
100,
stuff, though,
and that's what I like.
They're
about it.
they're quite close to your missus. So of all people, you might as well talk
You
to them
might
about
as well,
it
yeah.
and bring it up to them. It's quite
No,
chat to them about it.
There's some things that you don't tell other people. You have them. You just don't want to share them. Am I right?
Most probably, yeah. But I feel like I'm quite, compared to a lot of people, I talk to my missus quite a lot about stuff, like even past stuff.
That's great, man. That's
yeah,
great.
I don't feel like a lot of people do that.
That's great.
But I feel like it's good to like even talk about some stuff when you were young, or like what you went through, and even to your missus now, even though she has nothing to do with that time of your life. It's good to just talk about things, and I like to hear stuff about when she was young, good or bad.
Yeah,
unfortunately, right, there's certain topics in life or certain things that can happen to people that are so fucking like horrific that they will cover them up even from themselves to hide the truth, because the truth is so painful.
But yeah, and then sometimes, like even with my missus, I feel like that's what brought us close. If I'm honest, at first, that's what made me really fall in love with her, because I felt like I could speak to her. Yeah, I never really had someone I could do that with. My friends are like, you know, as men, we're like, I probably won't talk about that with my brother. Like, but with her, we went away for the first time after we was together like 6 months. She told me everything about her upbringing with her parents and how she had to look after her siblings and things like that. And then I just opened up to her. Yeah. And for me, I felt like, right, that's a mad connection I've never had with a girl. It's like a best friend I never had. Yeah. I think that's a beautiful connection when you really feel like you can open up with them. It's good, man.
Why couldn't you open up with other girls?
I don't know, because I'm just streets.
You
know what I'm saying? It was that kind of thing. Okay. But I was going to ask, do you man ever get in them situations where your missus is on her phone texting, you might have a little, you know what I'm saying?
What if they text too long and they're going like this again?
A little smile, yeah, a little smile. You do a little, or if you're walking past to the kitchen, you might have a little.
Have you seen that? When you're with on the phone and she goes, you know, seen that one? Oh, yeah. They're laughing.
Are you laughing at like?
And it's a bit long, it's ages like. You don't have that.
You start thinking.
You say, right, you're laughing a lot though. Raw. They must be funny. That's mad.
That's what. Yeah. So you peering over just as
if I'm going to the kitchen,
just to see who that is.
If I'm going to the kitchen, I might have a little Okay, a little.
So what's the difference between you looking on a phone and that?
No, I'm just looking at the message.
And what if you look over and you see, you mean Tyrone, yeah, big Tyrone, yeah, with jokes. What you say, yo?
Oh, that actually feel very violated. Messages big Tyrone while I'm going to kitchen.
Do you think that's a common occurrence?
Yeah, but everyone's different levels of chilled. Like,
yeah,
people don't care. Some people don't care, man. Like
who you're messaging and when or what.
Yeah, like my miss does to me as well. Like if I'm on the phone too much, like, and she's with me on the sofa, and I'm on it too long. Like the other day, I was on it for ages, talking to CJ about United. It was Arsenal Everton game, and we're just talking. But I was talking for ages. Yeah, what's up? And she was like, for like the last half an hour, you've been on your phone. Like, who are you talking to? Done that one. Like, who you talking? And I'm like, CJ. It's like, oh, it must be really interesting conversation. I was like, yeah, it's, we're talking about Arsenal, Everton. Yeah. And I'm watching it, Arsenal, Everton. She's with me. But like, we're talking about.
It's mad that you could
have to explain yourself.
Yeah,
just a little query.
That as you're married, you still have to kind of say.
Just a little query. But the thing is, it's got nothing to hide. It's a simple. Yeah, I'm talking to CJ. Like, I'm not talking to. I mean, Claire. Like, because some men are talking to Claire, and you mean like, yeah. But I've got nothing to hide. Like, I'm talking to CJ. Like, do you mean?
I mean, it's. I guess it's trust, isn't it?
Yeah.
That means in the back of her mind, she knows you're a dirty dog. Yeah.
Maybe
she's still got that.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a sensor. It's like you can be on the phone for 28 minutes. If you're on the phone for 28 minutes and 4 seconds, you're in the fucking potentially dangerous red zone. Red flags start to appear.
But you know what? Because of my past and how bad I was back in the day, I always said going into this relationship, I wanted to be in a situation where I could actually leave my phone down, and I don't mind if the missus went through it. And I think I've got, like, over the years now, I feel like I'm in a good position with my mobile, as in the worst thing you'll see in there is my WhatsApp groups. That's the worst you'll see in there, man.
You got a conscience?
Yeah. I have one now in this relationship, but all my previous relationships, which my missus knows, I was mad. Like, I had no conscience. Zero. The devil.
If you are capable of, like, leaving your phone around, that means you're in a place where you're just sort of free, or you don't give a fuck.
At basically. Peace. Let me tell you how mad it is, yeah? Before the miss I was with now, when I was like at uni, especially, and with loads of girls and blah blah blah, all ex-girlfriends, I couldn't leave my phone. It couldn't leave my hand. Yeah. Like, as in, it couldn't leave my hand, because I don't know what's popping up at any moment. What shines now? It's mad. And I got caught for that at uni. I was sat on the sofa sat on the sofa with Mrs. Ex-girlfriend at uni, chilling, watching a movie, got cozy, bit of movie, right? Yeah. And the phone pops off, yeah? Ping, it's Blackberry days, yeah? I'm 19. They said, I want to suck your dick. That's popped up.
What, so you man are comfortable if you die tomorrow, the missus can go through the phone, look through the DMs.
Yeah, that's calm, yeah.
Comfy, yeah? DMs
to talk about girls and that's fine.
Die, what are you talking about?
No, because when you die, obviously your missus she's gonna look through your messages.
Yeah, that's calm,
Facebook
man. That's calm.
Oh.
You know that, yeah?
Yeah.
So make sure everything's patterned.
No, that's calm. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, as long as there's no banging or
dead,
whatever.
Don't he? So it was a matter.
Oh,
Keep it
them
moving.
ones. It's too late.
To me, again, it's like, do you care what people? I guess you care what people think about you.
It's all about
potentially a problem.
It's all about if you're looking for something, because I guarantee you could go through all three of our missus' phone, and if you're looking for something, you can find at least one thing that you're like, hold on, I don't really like that. No. Even your missus, 100%. You could find something. You go, yo, who's Trevor?
In the messages.
Trevor, why has he dropped the kiss? Though I just want to know why has he actually dropped the kiss?
I'll feel like,
and it'll be minor. It'll be minor, but you'll be like, why has he dropped the kiss though? And she's like, no, that's just Trevor at work. Like,
would that trigger you?
No, I'd question like
exactly.
How comes he's so comfortable to be in them DMs and a little hey hon,
yeah,
hope you're good kiss, and then she entertains back.
You already said everyone does that.
And that even that's
girls, isn't it?
Yeah, but even though that's minor, you just be like,
but if I looked for it, you
look for it. You're like, why?
When was the last time, right? In any description, you replied to a girl that wasn't your missus on Instagram, either in DMs or in the comments?
Yeah, no, I talk to I've got female friends, so I talk to girls.
Right.
I got female friends. I talk to girls, yeah. But my missus, to be fair, my missus knows, because I was smart, as in like, whenever any girls I talk to now and again, my missus will know all of them, because I wanted to make it clear. Because some of them, if I don't tell my missus, oh, this girl's from uni, or this girl, I know her mum and dad from back in the day.
They need.
I like to give a little short synopsis over each girl. Like, see this one, good girl, known her since 17, solid. She's got a boyfriend.
Is this the people you're following or what?
Yeah, some on my Instagram.
Why are you, I'm just asking, why are you explaining who these women are? Yeah.
Because I don't want confusion. Remember from my past, you don't want to be in a situation where there's at least
explain why you're like sorting out confusion. Who are these random women? Are you just pointing at women?
No. Like, so for example, there's
make it up.
No. There's a couple girls that I've built good friendships from work who left my work, and I'm still cool with them. Okay. And there's some girls. There's at least a handful of girls who I was really close with at uni who I never got with. Right. But they're nice girls, and you think if you don't explain it,
that's suspect.
Why?
It's suspect.
No, but do you know what? There's certain reasons.
Married man.
Yeah.
And you're linking birds that you didn't link at uni. Yeah. If it was ones you did link, do you know what? It would be like they've probably moved on with their lives now.
No, but do you know what it is
the
though?
ones you didn't link, they're probably ones that you were looking to link.
It's certain things. Like, it's like, for example, a couple of these girls from uni, they were actually my type. You know, like you have female friends. You know, like female friends, yeah. As in, like, how can I put it? And I know everyone's different. I know everyone's
been potential wives.
No, but I know everyone's different. Like, everyone's got their own thing. Like, even like Louise from Big Brother, Louise Cliff, yeah, model. She's a model. No, she's just a model. Yeah, we're still cool, right. But it's like she's a really good looking girl. But there's nothing of it. I get along with girls. Like you talk to girls, I talk to girls. Like. And I'm never gonna.
I don't really talk to girls that I don't know though.
But they usually these days, yeah. These handful of girls only talk to me about how's the kids, how's your missus.
So that's the only girls you like talk to or respond to or comment on anything are the ones that you know.
Yeah. Trust me.
So when was the last time you replied to anyone that?
No.
You've never replied to a woman on Instagram you don't know.
Years, mate. Oh. Yeah, that's one thing I was like, I'm not even getting involved in it. Like, I'm mad. Like, the most I would even do is even like double tap their comment. Yeah. I'm not even looking to give you a low or a high. I don't want to start. I want to end. Right, you've left me a comment. Okay. Let's end the conversation there.
With a like.
Yeah.
A simple like.
Conversation done.
Right. Okay.
I'm not doing trails.
Yeah.
Hey, lol. What? No.
So that's like. It's a little bit suspect. So I'm not doing trails.
No trails. I don't want conversation. I don't want conversations.
What are you hiding?
I don't want a conversation.
Why?
Because you start misleading women. You do. You start misleading women. Maybe I've got different powers to you, man. But when you start speaking to girls, no. But if I even say lol or hi to a girl, she's like, I'm in. I could potentially get him. Yeah. I can't give you any confusion.
Why?
I can't give you any confusion.
Trust your own strength.
No. I don't want to confuse women. Bless them. Let's just leave it. Let's leave it. Yeah, I'm very quick to go. Yo, missus.
Do you not give out clear signals that you're
But
taken?
But some galley don't care about all of that. You gotta make it clear. Yo,
make it clear by not saying anything.
Yeah, I'm out. Or sometimes just block and keep it moving.
All right. Well, anyway, so let's wrap up with some final advice for this guy, who's in a situationship of sorts.
Yeah, I think you might have to confront her though. So.
You've got to say something. Isn't it?
Yeah, he's got to say something, man. Are
And
they married?
Well, yeah, he's his wife.
Flip's sake.
You think you just clocked that?
Yeah, I thought they were just seeing each other. Usually we don't really get the married ones.
Bro.
That kind of changes the game, I can't lie.
So what's the new opinion then?
He has a right to look through.
He has a right to look through her phone now.
Man.
Hold on, wait, what?
Like, no, I'm saying like before it's like if you're just seeing each other, it's like
once you're married, you own each other.
Like, yeah, if he's hearing messages coming up, he has a right to see who's messaging his wife.
Is that right? I'm not married, so I don't know. But if you hear your wife's phone go
off, yeah.
Do you sometimes just go, "Oh, I'll check it for you"?
No.
If she's in the shower, you might have a not check it for her, but you won't tell her, but you might have a little look quickly.
No, I'm not. I'm really. I can't be asked. I'm really bad with stuff like. I'm ignorance is bliss. I don't give a toss. Right. I don't give a toss.
I think you might need to confront her and just talk to her and.
No.
So let's say your missus was in the shower, and you go to the bedroom. You see her phone going off.
Yeah, but you know what? I wouldn't touch it if the message was open.
Yeah,
and it opens up and it's open. I'll look, but I'm not touching the phone.
Yeah, I might look, because especially if it goes off more than once or twice.
That's what I'm saying.
If it goes off 3 times, I might think maybe someone died. I'll just see if
it might emergency.
Is it from a pops or
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll use that excuse
or something like that. But honestly, looking through the phone, right?
Yeah.
I have a strong feeling about this whole thing. My opinion is that if you look through the phone, it's over.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to hold back, even if you're worried about anything or da-da-da-da. And if you are worried about anything, you're probably not in the right relationship anyway.
Yeah, because there's something in you that's making you think that you have to look through that phone. Yeah.
As soon as you've done the looking, it sort of tarnishes it.
It does, because then you're gonna want to look again, and you're gonna want to find out who's that they're talking about. Look through other messages, and it's a long thing. Bro.
Well, yeah, and for you to be looking for something, it means you've got something you want to find, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you're not gonna stop fucking looking until you find it.
Yeah, man.
Anyhow, this going week was an emotional one for plenty, including Kanye, I'm sure. Kanye and Drake have got a concert tonight.
Yep.
Tonight, 4 a.m.
4 a.m. We'll talk a little bit about that briefly, but just wanted to touch on Virgil Abloh passing quite young.
It's weird because when he was alive, although I saw he was doing loads of things, I never really wore Off-White and stuff, but I really appreciated it.
I don't have any.
But he didn't seem like you knew he was doing something big, but the minute someone passes, you just think iconic. Do you know what I mean? Like it just switches from they're doing such big things to legendary status. I don't know what the change is, but maybe it's like the minute they're gone, you think whatever they've left behind, everything they've worked for, is automatically legendary and big. Do you know what I mean? I don't know where that change comes from, but yeah, that's the first thing I thought of when he passed. Yeah.
Have you seen any of the sort of influence that he's had in stuff around you?
Yeah, well, friends wearing his stuff, but like, I'm not into fashion, bro. Okay. I'm not into fashion. I know he made a few albums, covers that we like.
You say you're not into fashion, but you are fucking active on ASOS these days, bro.
Yeah, ASOS isn't drip though, is it?
Well, it sort of is, isn't it?
I dress like a tramp too much. I need to get something doing.
No, but it's it's calm, clean, affordable.
And you know what? You say that, but you have to think about the influences he's made, because as in like in the fashion we wear today, like from the trainers that he used to design to the simple kind of designs he done on hoodies, and do you know what I mean? Having the design at but even my hoodie now, it's got a big.
But I don't wear any of that stuff.
I know this ain't Off-White, but you can see the influence in our fashion. Yeah. Like look at what we're wearing. It's very plain, simple hoodies. I think that was Virgil's style, and obviously having the quoted words like on them. And then shoes and all that's very like influential in fashion today. You know, if you look at how fashion's gone from when he started hanging around with Kanye to what we're wearing now, bro, it's all from really Virgil.
See all the Gucci stuff, right? Is it Gucci when they've got like fake on it?
Fake, yeah, that's all him. Yeah, all LV's latest things.
I don't like that.
Or a lot of
No,
Supreme.
it's not about that though. It's like it's the same as art. It's like
Yeah,
I don't like all the art that I look at, but I can see that it's influential.
yeah. What, you didn't rate him?
No, I don't like that Gucci line where it's all fake over everything.
No, it looks it's so interesting.
I get
to me
it,
that-
but come on, man.
It's so interesting to me that people would buy that. Like you're buying real sort of garments that say fake on them.
But then didn't you think it was mad that Virgil started things so simple, like putting, just for example, air quote mask in front of a mask or air in front of an air bubble? Like that's cold. Such the simplest thing that no one else thought of, but he done, and it's everywhere now. Like that's cold to me, man.
Well, he's definitely left legacy, imprint, and he's apparently going to be replaced, maybe at least,
What do you mean?
at Louis Vuitton by Kanye West.
Is it?
Yeah, well, he's been offered a similar role anyway.
I don't know about that, man.
Kanye is massively influential in fashion as well, man.
I know, but Kanye was a bit sour when Virgil got the job at LV, man. Don't you remember?
I don't know.
He was going up. Remember? I know you're the big Kanye fan, but he was getting emotional. He was like, "Oh, like LV should have hired me." Da, da, da. You know, he goes on his rants.
Oh, okay.
I was a bit like, "Oh, he's a bit hatery." I know they made up since then, but when I saw that, I thought I knew who Kanye was at that point. He wanted that place, that position, what Virgil was doing.
That is very sort of
Kanye.
yeah. What's the deal with this Drake concert then? They're joining forces to do a live show tonight.
For Larry Hoover, free Larry Hoover. You know what I'm saying?
Free Larry Hoover. He's the murderer.
Yeah.
Is that who he is?
That's the baddest trick. No one knows who Larry Hoover is. We're all screaming free Larry Hoover.
Well, I'm not screaming.
No, basically they're performing in the biggest stadium in America.
Gang leader, co-founder of the Chicago street gang, Gangster Disciples, who's serving.
You know GD from Chicago.
He's serving 6 life sentences.
But they're trying to shorten it because this is what I watched the Kanye West interview, part 2 with Larry Hoover's son. He was in the interview. He said the reason why they want him out is because although he done bad things when he was younger, he ain't done it for the last 40, 50 years. But he thinks that he can make an impact on the kids of today because their GD gang are still going now. But he's the leader of it. He's the original. He can come out and tell the youth, stop doing what you're doing. There's no need for it. I've stopped years ago. So that's why they want him out and to speak to the youth. So that's why this Kanye West and Drake concert's going
on. He was sentenced to 150 to 200 years for a murder in 1997. And
that's a long time though, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, as he's, I guess, the leader of this gang,
they wanted to make an example.
Well, he's saying that he had 30,000 soldiers in 35 states and made $100 million a year.
Bro, Larry Hoover, man. GD, you know
Crazy.
GD's still going strong. That's Chief Keef and all them, man, I think. But
the original founder of this Gangster Disciples, and so that's who they're trying to get out by raising money for him. Or
I think they're trying to raise awareness.
Yeah, he's not coming out.
But raise awareness. What does that do?
Just to help his case because he's got another case coming.
Make it public and
But I don't think it's gonna help, man. But whatever.
I mean, Kanye West and Drake are very powerful people, man.
Yeah, you can't get people.
They've sold out. So they've sold out. It's the biggest stadium in America, the LA Coliseum.
Obviously, on Kanye and Drake.
No, and then it's showing in IMAX cinema, all IMAX cinemas, and it's on Amazon Prime to watch tonight.
Right. Okay. So you're going to be tuned in 4 a.m.
Probably not.
No, you're not tuning in to the live.
It's an awkward
Drake
time, innit?
show.
Very awkward time.
4's a mad time.
He's lying. You're going to be out.
But I got things to do.
No, he wouldn't
tomorrow.
go. He wouldn't be. He would either stay up. I think
Live, the free
up.
to air live Drake concert.
But I can watch it tomorrow though.
Oh, it's because Kanye's involved.
Yeah, if it was more Drake, I probably would. But
Kanye's headline it. But I think they'll just sing each other's songs, won't they?
I think they're singing each other's songs.
Yeah.
Like Drake was rehearsing, singing one Kanye songs.
Oh,
They'll
that
mix
was what
it-
you were playing earlier.
Yeah, they'll mix it up
Bro,
together.
that sounded trash.
No,
You know what? People online are saying this sounds mad. I wish Drake was on that song.
Yeah, it would
And
be
the internet are
hard.
going mad for that.
Yeah.
It was just a rehearsal.
The thing is, Kanye and Drake make good music though.
Yeah,
together.
they're very similar.
Do you remember their songs they've made in the past? I think they made
Yeah.
the one on that tape. Was it the?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That was good, man.
Okay.
No, I think a lot of people are going to watch it, man. And it's going to raise awareness for Larry Hoover because we're talking about Larry Hoover and we weren't alive when he was alive.
Hoover.
Yeah. Well,
Rick Ross talks about him.
I think they're going to bring out Jay-Z. I heard Jay-Z's in LA and I think they're going to bring out some big hitters.
Their dads. They're going to bring out their dad, yeah.
how long roughly do you reckon the concert will be?
Kanye will talk for an hour or two. He'll do a speech. So
It's gonna be long. Yeah. It's
4
gonna be a long
5
night.
hours.
That's
Yeah, long ones.
7 a.m.
Yeah,
4 hours.
yeah. Kanye will do. He'll break down in tears and do something weird because you know he's like.
Him and Drake will hug on stage. And be like, sorry, bro. Like
They might even do. Do you want to do? They'll drop an exclusive song. I think they'll drop an exclusive.
It's gonna be mad.
Here's our next single. It's called Friends Forever, and they'll just drop. No, they'll do something mad, bro.
Yeah, they potentially had the whole world fooled. I'm not sure that they were ever really having
Christmas
serious
#1.
problems. The smartest way to make people click is just have beef.
But that's what people were saying about the Bouncer and Lickleman situation. There were people were saying that was put on, you know.
Okay, talk to us about this situation, man. Can you explain for the people that don't know what's going on?
Basically, people are saying Bouncer is the new Suge Knight.
Yeah.
Wow. A potential alleged murderer. Ringleader.
Explain it. No, not like that. But.
No, basically, obviously Bouncer he bucked up with Lickleman and Penn. We're not both in Penn.
Okay.
Because Bouncer was doing 10 years and Lickleman was in and out for 10 years.
Right.
So became good friends. Bouncer came out before him. He thought Lickleman's very funny. He's never really seen a midget so funny in Penn like this.
You're not allowed to call them.
Yeah, or small man, dwarf, whatever. I don't care. Listen. So
Smurfs. I like
whatever, Smurfs, yeah. Small man, yeah. So he set up an Instagram page, Twitter, all the socials for him. So when he came out, it's there. Built up his brand, posted loads of his funny clips from inside the cell, and got everyone talking about.
I don't know if that's true. I swear, Lickleman had a couple clips out before Bouncer reached out.
No, but Bouncer filmed them, I think.
Did he?
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing the washing machine one before.
They were in Penn together.
Washing machine.
Yeah,
he was in a washing machine.
Yeah, he spun around in the washing machine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
But he built his brand. Definitely
content.
Yeah, he built his brand.
Content.
So when he came out, he was Lickleman. He was big. And then what the big thing was is, as time went on, Lickleman's friends, they cottoned onto one thing, and that was for his first fight, he got paid $8.5 grand.
Yeah.
Right. And his friends started saying, right, that's a bit low, you know.
And 50%.
So the first fight that's the one I paid for. Right?
Yeah. So Lickleman, they're saying Lickleman only got $8.5 grand.
Well, he said that from his own mouth.
Yeah,
he got $8.5 grand, and his friends were like, "That's a bit low, you know." I think because that was a packed pay-per-view thing. There's a lot of people went to the event. Remember, it was packed. It was packed stadium.
But for your first fight, is that reasonable though?
No, I would have expected more than $8.5 grand. You know,
For your first ever big.
no, but he wasn't he
fight?
headlining? He was headlining.
Yeah, but it's your first professional fight.
It was.
He was
the headline
headline- he was
fight,
headline-
and It was a pay-per-view.
Does that mean you deserve more?
He was headlining, bro.
Pay-per-view? I would expect.
Or
it
the
to be
promoter
a
gets
little
more
bit
than
more than
like
that.
when I go to clubs, I know the promoters get more than me.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Of course.
So is that not the same thing? Or?
Is it his event?
It's Bouncer's event. Wicked
It's
and
Bouncer's
bad,
event.
Yeah.
Of course he's going to make more money.
Yeah, but you'd expect more than $8.5 grand. So if he got $8.5 grand, Lickleman, what did Bouncer get from that
How
event?
many tickets did they sell?
loads.
How many tickets?
Oh, bro, they sold bare. Look at us. I bought it as well. You bought it.
Yeah. that's
Like,
what I'm
like
saying.
when I think about videos, yeah, I've seen Lickleman, I've seen Bouncer with a few videos with like 100, 200 rand cash in his car,
Yeah,
or like
he's-
just laid
he's
over
got
him.
P.
He's like, yeah, man's got P, yeah. But I've not seen any videos of Lickleman. I suppose you can't do that with $8.5 grand. Do you mean?
Liberty.
Bouncer's got hundreds of grands.
I mean, this is what you're talking about with Suge Knight thing. That's the way the connotation.
I mean, I didn't say it. That's what, I don't want no problem with Bouncer. I think he's a really nice guy, but that's what the streets.
Yeah.
That's what the streets were saying.
But do you know what he said? The Bouncer came back and said, "Look, I gave him. He wants to leave me. I've given him his socials. I've given him all the logins."
Yeah.
And he said about the
thanks for giving me my
and he said about
Instagram back.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and he's saying for the trademark, he said I'm going to send that over as well.
He sent it apparently.
He said it. All right, he said it
The
out.
trademark.
Yeah, he
Because
said-
basically, Lickleman was saying, I don't own my trademark. Bouncer owns Lickleman and he owns Wicked
What?
and Bad.
Okay, so hold on a second. Bouncer owns
Lickleman
Lickleman's
trademark word. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What? How?
Bouncer was saying
How
he
would
didn't
he
know
own
how
it?
to. He was his manager. Lickleman doesn't know how to log in and do your trademark. He had to do it for him. And he said to Lickleman, look, I'll send you your details to get your trademark when you're ready.
so
When you
is
get your
this-
new manager.
Is this Lickleman basically just he's hyping up because he wanted more money and now he's saying, oh, he hasn't given me my shit,
give
give
me
me my
money.
shit.
Yeah, but do you know what it is? And I hear Lickleman as well. And I hear Bouncer. I hear both sides. But at the same time, Lickleman needs to kind of not really discredit Bouncer too much. Because like Trax just said, like we wouldn't really know who Lickleman is if it weren't for Bouncer. He brought him out there. He was his manager. He put money into him as well, from what I heard. He put a lot of money into him.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. I'll tell you how I know Bouncer or what I've seen of Bouncer. I don't know him from Adam, right?
Yeah.
I saw him twice on the internet on 2 podcasts where he was talking about one of his former artists.
Dig that, yeah.
Yeah. And then after that, the reason I kept seeing him is because he sat next to Lickleman. So to me, Lickleman is the reason I know who Bouncer is.
But it depends how you look at it, because obviously he was going to interviews with him. It's like a duo, isn't it? Like Bouncer was with Little Man, and Little Man's with
I wasn't
Bouncer.
watching for Bouncer. I was watching for Little.
I hear that, but what I'm trying to say is you wouldn't know who Little Man is if it weren't for him bringing him anywhere. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
And he was putting money into him, literally. Putting his money in.
Or had I seen him on social media already? This is the thing.
That's what I don't know.
Who's behind those original viral clips?
I think I saw him before Bouncer linked him up, but Bouncer did look. No offense to Little Man, he's from up north in wherever. Yeah, I don't think we would have paid as much attention to him in the culture and the industry if it weren't for Bouncer. He brought him around the right people, the right parties, the right place. Come on, his Bouncer.
But does that give him the right to manipulate?
No. Of course not. That's what I'm saying. I agree both sides, but also like Bouncer does deserve a certain percentage of what's going on, because he's
Bouncer's a really good businessman.
Yeah, but the best businessmen are often the biggest sharks.
That's true. Yeah.
He's really good. Like
he's ruthless and all that.
Yeah.
So
and you know what, his story is actually, when you think about it, it's quite inspirational, because he's come from Penn for 10 years and he was just a road don and Krept and Conan brought him on. They've shown him there's more to life than just shotting.
I don't even know what he does, if I'm honest. Apart from
that,
he's doing these events now. He's been in the fight with what's the other guy's name? The muscly one?
Arms.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. He's got energy drinks now.
He's got energy
drinks down all the stores, and
he's a bit like Boosie Badass. Like he just jumps onto anything.
The money that he made from the Little Man fight, or
I don't know.
his own fight.
Don't forget though, his first thing when he came out of Penn was Dig That. Yeah.
Made a lot of money with Dig That.
Yeah, he made a lot of money.
But then he had issues with Dig That, and they was like talking about money and.
What sort of issues were we talking about there?
He said he owed him money. Dig That said, you're taking too much more money.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's sort of ringing similar with...
But Hugh, me and you have had these conversations before, like, about having managers. Like, do we want a manager to be taking a big chunk of our money? Do you know what I'm saying? I've had a manager for all my career. So that's all I know, having a manager for taking a 20%. I could, honestly, no offense to my manager, I could do it by myself and not let someone, do you know what I'm saying? But I have faith in my manager taking me into certain rooms that I probably can't get into.
No, but do you know what annoys me?
But then in the end, a lot of people then end up thinking, I want it all to myself.
Yeah. But that's what annoys me though, is that not just like Bouncer, but it also happens in America with like Lil Wayne and Birdman, and like you said, Suge Knight and everyone. What annoys me is that there's a pattern with all these things. In the beginning, the artists are fine. They're happy. And they will start talking about money, and he owes me more money towards the end or middle part, because they're like, hold on a minute. You've got me up to this point. We're now say we've made 3 million. Yeah, I've got 1 million of it. You've got 2 million, right? Now all of a sudden, hold up. No, you shouldn't be getting 2 million. I only get 1 million. Now there's all moaning, right? But you weren't moaning when you started, and it was 10 grand, and I got 10, you got 20, and it's like
you're like, if you've got a rate, it doesn't stay the same for your whole career, does it? Your value goes up.
You signed the contract. You signed the contract. I'm sorry, if you're signing pen to paper,
if you've signed the contract, then
they all sign contract,
and you're dumb enough to have signed the contract, or desperate enough to have signed the contract,
whichever one is,
then there's two ways to play it basically. There's one which is like, you're basically a slave, suck it up. That's what you signed. Right? The second one is, if you get big enough and you get a good enough lawyer, you can get out of that contract, because it's blatantly a piss take of a contract. Otherwise, you wouldn't want to get out of it.
Yeah, all right.
So the thing is that, there are going to be people who take advantage of you at every available opportunity. Yeah. But it's just very disappointing when it's the people that you trust the most.
It is.
He would have trusted that guy.
But it happens at every level. As in, like, if a manager comes to you today and says, listen, Hugh, I'm a massive fan of you. Like, everything you do, we can make you more money, right?
I get those regularly.
Yeah, but say this one guy gets through to you, and look, you like what he's saying. He's like, listen, sign here, blah blah blah, and at the end of the day, in 2 years' time, 2 years' time, he makes you £2 million cash after tax, Now, and that's in the space of, let's say, in the space of a year, he's made £2 million cash, right? And you're like, do you know what? This is decent. I've made 2 million, right? In a year, he's really lifted everything up, right? Then you find out, all right, he made 8 million. So are you the type of person then start going, right, you made 8 million though. Like, you only made me 2 million.
But I think
I've only got 2 million.
Depends who's doing the work.
Well, you start moaning now.
I would moan. I can't lie.
Who's doing the work?
Do you see what I mean? So it's never ending. It doesn't matter how much you made. You shouldn't be having that much.
He's talking about different
I only got 2 million.
You're asking Hugh.
It's very different.
You're asking Hugh about management. Like, I only have a manager. If you've got someone like Bouncer who's his manager, his promoter for the fights, he's the businessman, the brain. they will get a bit more. Like if you're talking about Birdman, who runs the whole label of Cash Money, he's gonna get a bit more than Wayne.
Yeah.
If it's just Hugh's manager, he's only due to get 20%.
Yeah.
Basically, you're just a middleman. You're just connecting stuff.
Okay.
It's not like I'm still doing all the work.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
So with Little Man, I don't know whether it's the same or not, but it feels a little bit like.
No, he was more than the manager. You're right. He was more than the manager.
The onus would be on Bouncer to promote, to invest in the whole thing, you know, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, maybe he's just pissed at the fact that he's had probably his 5 minutes in the fucking, you know, fame pan, as it were.
Yeah.
And he's not really cashed in.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's where I think a lot of the aggression comes from. Not just Little Man, I think artists in general, or people in general.
If you hear that you were the main event and the guy's making what I would imagine is 10 times what he's made, he's going to be a little bit pissed off. But maybe that is
because he essentially left
the life of a promoter as well.
Yeah, and he essentially left that boxing match more famous than ever. It's Little Man. We all bought the thing, but he's probably thinking, "What? I only just got 8.5. I should be." It's not adding up to the fame. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is a thing about social media as well. You know, a lot of people are after clout, but it is not always easy to translate the clout into money. I know some people who've just given up. They've had great numbers, but they don't actually effectively, consistently make money. It's easy to just let it go by the wayside. And if I'd imagine his traction is unreal at times, like tens of thousands of comments. You've got to be able to turn that in or monetize that.
Yeah, but it simply comes down to a lot of people don't understand how much money you can get from in this arena from certain things in the creative fields. Like Little Man, for example, even me, but Little Man, he wouldn't exactly know what you get for a viral video or or like certain things. And there are certain people in the industry, maybe Bounce is one of them, who knows exactly how much you get for this and how much we get for that. Yeah, and when you're dealing with people that don't know, it's easy to go, all right, as the manager or whatever, you're like, right, we can get 100 grand for this, right? But then you just tell the person you're working with, the artist, listen, 20 grand, hold that, 20. And then they're like, what, 20 grand for just a little video? Raw, they're like, this is mad. But then all of a sudden, and people don't think, eventually the truth is always gonna come out. People start talking, you meet someone at an event, right, you only got 20 grand for that? What, 20 grand? Then all of a sudden you start getting home, you're thinking about things, raw, what? It always comes out.
I've had it before myself. I've been close to signing a deal before. I knew a girl, and it just so happened that randomly she texted me, and I thought, "Wow, that's so mad." Let me ask her, because I knew she worked at the company that the deal had been signed with. Yeah, she told me the real figure.
Is it?
Wow, blew my mind.
That's mad.
I never felt so played. Wow. Nice.
But before she told you that, you were like, this is decent.
No, my gut wasn't happy.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Yeah. My gut wasn't happy.
That's mad.
This is what I'm saying. You see this Little Man thing, it's like large sums of money are talked about or exchanged or put on the table for sponsorship deals, you know, exclusive rights or etc. etc. You'd be really surprised, which is why I know for a fact he's got someone in his ear now who knows what they're talking about. Who's gone, you got how much?
He's got a new manager now.
It's his cousin, isn't it?
His cousin,
Right.
So what? So obviously I've got an agent. So you lot are telling me sometimes a promoter might go to the agent and say, listen, we want Ironic 5 bags.
Yeah, no, I know how
and
this
then
works.
they come to me and say, yeah, they want you 1 bag.
No, bro, that's exactly how. Do you not know that? Do you not know that happens?
That's how most agencies work.
Bro.
How do I check up on my agent?
No, you can't, bro. Me and CJ worked with our friend from school, the agent we worked with when we were doing music. We got to know what was going on because he worked at one of the big music agents, and that's exactly what they do, because I think we saw an email by accident. That's exactly what they do, because I think it was an event where we got, it was literally like only £250 each, but they got 5 grand. It was something like 5 grand, and I remember it blew my mind. My first thing wasn't, in my head, my first thing wasn't, raw, we've been screwed, My first thing was, raw, they paid him 5 grand for us. For us, because we never see that. We just thought, we thought 250, that's
5 bags.
250 each.
You
We
were
thought,
happy.
raw, 250.
Get this now, right? Those agencies are being given lump sums of cash, and they're all being told, right, we want you to get someone to do a job for us. You pay them whatever you want.
Yeah, that's it.
The most that you can save, that's yours to keep.
Yeah.
That's your budget. So if it's 20 bags and you can pay that guy 200 quid and you can get away with it because he's happy with it,